Hello, welcome to Scott Bryant's Fitness Systems. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to show you how to do some stretching for all the upper body that you can do anytime before you go to bed, first thing in the morning, in the afternoon. And if you particularly feel overly sore and you don't want to work out and you just want to stretch and relax, a bit like doing yoga, but you're just breathing into the stretches and releasing the muscles. Remember, only stretch what's tight. Don't stretch it if it is loose. Okay, so I see lots of people stretching parts of their body like their pectoral, and they don't even have tight pecs, or they're stretching their quads and their quads are too loose, and their hamstrings are tight and they're missing out hamstrings. So it's all about knowing your own kinesiology and what is tight, what is weak, what is strong. Okay, and you only stretch the tight muscles. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so what I'm going to show you first of all is how to stretch the side bit of the neck here. So if you're getting tightness in this side of the neck, some people can have a hoik like this, so you would need to stretch this tighter side more than this side. Okay, but obviously without having a deep evaluation, you're not going to know, unless you can see it in the mirror, which side needs more stretching than the other. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put hand over ear, and we're going to breathe in, breathe out. Never do this hard, do it lightly. Then push against your own hand, breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We go to the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Contract and relax, stretch. Physios say is the best way to stretch. Okay, then we're going to do the back of the neck. Okay, so if you've got too much forward head in your posture, you shouldn't do this stretch. Okay, so hands behind head, push forward, push against your own hands, breathing in, then breathe out, relax into the stretch. Feeling that stretch at the back of the neck. Good. If you want to do just here, the scalenes that go down here, you can pull the skin down, close your jaw, look to the ceiling. So it's pull down, close your jaw, look to the ceiling. And do the other side. Really good stretch. The other thing that you could do for the neck, if your neck is feeling tight or a little bit of pain, do neck rotations. And when you feel a tight area, like I've got a tight area there, just let the head drop down, put your hand on the head a little bit, breathe in, breathe out, contract and relax, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so that's the neck all done. I hope you can feel some benefit from stretching your neck. I always stretch at night before I go to bed at night, and I use my Theragun as well. And this seems to make me feel really good in the morning. Wake up, don't feel tight, feel really loose, feel really nice. So give that a go. Make sure you have a hot bath or a hot shower, and then go through your stretches. Right, the next stretch we're going to do is the shoulders. So you just grab the arm below the elbow, just contract and relax again. Just breathe in, breathe out, feeling that stretch in the shoulders. It's a really, really good stretch. A lot of people have shoulder issues because the shoulders are a multi-joint muscle. It has multiple movements. So you need to find out which area you're weak in the movement in which to strengthen the shoulders, specifically if you've got shoulder pain. But remembering, if you've got shoulder pain or neck pain, okay, especially in the trapezius here, the muscle here, okay, this could be coming from your liver and your organs, okay. There is some books that cover this, but most physios don't look at gut health in relationship to pain like I do as a master CHEK practitioner. Okay, so that's the shoulders stretched. You can do the trapezius by grabbing the... I'm sitting on a Swiss ball, so I'm pushing my hand down on the Swiss ball and just doing that again. So you'll feel that more in the trapezius because I'm putting the arm down. Okay, remember I was relaxed and doing that, so you feel it in a different part. So pushing the hand down and pulling across, you'll feel the stretch again in the trapezius. It's a really good stretch. Okay, so we do the other side, stretching that trapezius out. And remembering that these muscles are respiratory muscles, breathing muscles. So if you're hyperventilating or you're really, really stressed, these muscles will be chronically tight. And this is why you must stretch them every day, every 3 or 4 days, before your workout, after your workout, or just at the end of your workout, depending on how much time that you've got in which to get your workout put in. You know, I've got clients that come and see me, they're in such a rush. We only do 15 minutes, so we can't fit everything in. Does that make sense? So you've got to find what works for you. Next, we're going to stretch the forearms. So you put your hand out and you just pull backwards. And you should be able to feel that stretch all up the forearm. This is really good for golfers because they do all that gripping of the golf club. You put your arm down or out in front of you. Okay, then you can stretch your hands. Okay, so we've done shoulders, we've done trapezius, we've done neck. Now we're going to do pectorials, but I have to go back a little bit on the ball for you to be able to see it. Okay, so we're on the ball. To do pectorials, to do minor, you keep the arm bent like that, as you can see, and then you look down and look away. And go down into the stretch more. Do little circles, find the tight knots, and just hold it there. Okay, then we go to the other side. Okay, so Pec Minor is responsible for tightness and forwardness in the body. So if your posture's out of alignment, it can be because of your Pec Minor is too tight. Okay, so remembering that Pec Minor is in there right at the back, okay, and as that gets tight it can pull you right forward. So really important to stretch that out. And to stretch Pec Major, you just go out with a straight arm, okay, as straight as you can. So we're going to go into straight arm for Pec Major. Okay, you might not be able to see me because of the camera. Can you see me? Hope you're enjoying the video, hope it's educating you and helping you. So I can feel that. It's a lovely, lovely stretch. And again, you might feel one side is tighter than the other. So in any of these stretches, if you find that one side is tighter than the other, stretch the tight side more than the looser side. Remember, you have your kinesiology, and if you overdo it one way or the other, you'll end up all wonky. And if you end up all wonky, the chances of you getting an injury when you're working out is very high. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is do the obliques. So you can do this against the wall. I'll just show you on the Swiss ball, because I don't have a cameraman to walk around with me. So you lean over, you try and grab the wrist if you can, or just lean, pull your belly button in, and breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Then we do the other side. Okay, so that's stretching the oblique muscles down here. Okay, the next one is stretching the abdominals. Okay, but I've got to go a little bit backwards. And everybody neglects the abdominals. They train them really hard, but they never seem to stretch their abdominals. And when you don't stretch your abdominals, this can get, rectus abdominis here, can get super tight, and that can pull you forward as well. Okay, so can you see how important stretching is? And if you're leaning forward, all the pressure is going into your knees and your ankles. Okay, so when you're running or doing any type of sport, the chances of you injuring yourself is very, very high. So you must make sure you stretch the abdominals. And how you do it, you sit on the ball, you go forward on the ball, then you rock backwards and find a comfortable position and just let it pull you. Just let gravity pull you and just relax into it, feeling that stretch. Oh. And if you go higher up into this position, you can feel the stretch in your pectorals, all of it, Pec Minor, Pec Major. So again, another great stretch. Okay, I'm coming up now. Okay, so that was the abdominal stretch. I've missed out the triceps, so I'm just going to talk about the tricep. Okay. Now, for all you guys that want bigger arms, the tricep is bigger than the bicep. It takes up more room on the arm, so the more you train your triceps, the bigger your arms will look. Okay, and obviously if you're taking photos, put your arm against your body and it makes your arms look a bit bigger, or wear tight t-shirts like I'm wearing right now. But my arms are just over 17 and a bit at the moment. I'm trying to get them to 18, but that's another story. Right, I'll show you how to stretch the triceps. So bring the arm up and put your hand down the middle of your scapulars and just pull. Contract and relax again. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Swap sides, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So this side is looser than that side. Okay, so you'll always find that, you know, I've only found one person that was perfect and it definitely wasn't me. So I hope you've enjoyed that video on stretching. Please subscribe, please share and please like if you know somebody that's stuck with their stretching. We didn't do lats or lower back or legs. That will be in the next video that I'm going to do today. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some input on why to stretch. Oh, some other bits and pieces I can tell you. The contract and relax principle is what the physiotherapists use in which for you to get more flexible quicker, and that's why they can get you out of pain a lot quicker. Okay, so use the contract and relax principle and make sure that you stretch each body part for at least 30 seconds. Okay, so I do one Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi in my head, and once I've done that 30 times, then I know that I've stretched enough. Or sometimes I just go by how my body feels. So some days you may wake up looser than others, or if you've had a real strenuous workout. I done 100 kettlebell swings yesterday and 5 sets on my arms, 7 sets on my chest. So I was quite tight, even though I stretched last night. So it's just a case of you listening to your body. Okay, when you listen to your body, it gives you all the signs and signals of what you need to do. Don't go against your body, because that's when you can get an injury or have a problem. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, please share, please like. You can purchase my book, Holistic Health for Proper Geezers, Classy Ladies, Get the Body and Fitness You Want. And keep stretching and keep in shape. Speak to you soon. Bye.